Hey Rat City, Coach Lee coming at you here. Today, the next victim, the next student who you're going to feature in our video for one of our bag therapy classes is going to be Reese. You may not be able to tell if that's Reese, maybe not. You can see the tall and slender physique, but he's got the mask on. Anyway, what we're going to work on today is we're going to take you through some hand speed drills. I thought it would be a good idea to make sure that we get one of these videos posted because it is something that we keep in rotation on a semi-regular basis. So if you haven't done these in a while or at all, I recommend making sure that you keep these in your rotation as part of your bag work and that you bring that feeling, the experience of throwing your punches with greater speed into the rest of your training, right? So that way you are, week by week, you are improving your hand speed. What you would do over time, every time you revisit these, let's say you revisit this every month or every month and a half, something like that, is you would look to, you can look to increase the number of punches you're throwing in the time frame that we give you. But there's going to be a point where you're already throwing 8 or 10 punches in the 2-second window. And if that's the case, then I wouldn't necessarily recommend trying to throw more every time you work on it. At that point, I would start to work on increasing the amount of strength that I'm able to put into the punches I'm throwing for speed, into my combinations, okay? So what we'll do is, Reese is already warmed up. We're going to have him shadow box through 1 minute, and let me break down the timing of the clock. Pardon, there's some training going on the other side of the gym, so pardon the noise, the background noise. But what the way the timer is going to break down is you're going to work in 1 minute rounds, and within those rounds, you're going to have 2 seconds to punch and 3 seconds to reset. 2 seconds to throw that combination, and then 3 seconds to recenter yourself, breathe, and release your shoulders so that you can then throw again with some good speed. Great pulls or returns on your punches. We're going to start with 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'll have Reese just start by throwing that 6-punch combination, 6 or 3 1-2s. We'll do that for a minute, we'll rest, and then we'll get on the double end bag, and then we will move to the heavy bag. All right, let's get set up for shadow boxing. I know many of you at home are primarily shadow boxing. And Reese, the space you're in there is great. So if you just want to set your feet, a little more space between your feet, even more, a little bit wider base so you're forced to bend the knees. And I'll get our timer going here. Remember, Reese, it's just 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's try to keep that rhythm up. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, punch. Rest. Punch. That's it, rest. A little faster if you can. Punch. Rest. Punch. Rest. You can hear that now. Pull faster. That's it. Nice. Good. Try to get 8 in there now. Ooh, just made it a little faster with the 8 now. Great, just made it. Time.
Activity completed.
Good, so now we're resting. Reese, would you please get your gloves on? So now we're going to have Reese get gloves on to do this on the double end bag. We're just switching things up for you so that you can see what it looks like to try to do this when you're shadow boxing. For anyone who has decided to get a double end bag set up at home or who's maybe toying with the idea, we're going to get him on there. The double M bag is actually a really great tool for challenging you to pull those punches back quickly without over-muscling your punches. All right, Reese, couple deep breaths before we get started. I'm queuing up our timer. Reese, we're going to shoot do the first couple of intervals, just fire 4 punches. And then after that, I want you to aim for those 6, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Good. Shift, shift, shift. Great. Pull back quickly. Let's go for 6. Keep it, yep, just like that. Good, and if you notice, Reese has a nice, stable front foot and leg. Yeah, a little faster, Reese, with confidence. Nice, great rhythm in his delivery.
Activity completed.
Time. So that was 1 minute on the double end bag. We'll come back to this to wipe down in a moment. Reese, let's go over to the heavy bag. You go on ahead of me. So great, as I was mentioning, he had his, as silly as this might sound, his big toe down, nice stable front leg. And Reese, let's go over to that heavy bag over there to use it for these 1-2s. So we're getting set up for these 1-2s again. Great, I'm going to get the timer on the speaker, Reese, so that you can hear it a little bit better. Great. All right, we are once again throwing the 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Now we want to get a little strength into those punches, Reese, and at home. And let's get ready with at 3, 2, 1, and good. Let's go for 6. Nice. That's what I'm looking for. Good, good. Yes. Legs and hips. Yes. 30 seconds left. Good. Good. Try to do 8. Yes. That's it.
Activity completed.
All right, everyone. So notice I challenged him to throw 8 in that the last few intervals of work, and he got it in there. He's nice and warmed up. He's loose by now. I'm going to want to repeat that. Now, real quick note, I asked him to throw 8 because he was throwing 6, and usually I know that people can get around 10, maybe max out at 12, and around that point is where I'm going to ask him to throw with a little more force, right, as the added challenge in our hand speed drills. We're going to go one more round just like that with the 1-2s. I'd like you to work maybe the first couple intervals, throw 6 again, but then I want to see if you can challenge yourself to throw 8 punches. And for those of you who are a lot more experienced, you may look to throw 10 or even 12, but be honest about what you can really fit in with some quality in the 2-second window. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Nice. Use those legs. Beautiful, beautiful, love it. Yeah, keep using those legs to turn the body. Nice, less than 30 seconds. One more, keep pulling, keep pulling. Nice. Time.
Activity completed.
Excellent. Reese, I'm going to have you move to the black and blue bag because we're going to throw uppercuts now. All right, so for those of you at home, we are giving you a rest because I'm only a little sadistic, not a whole lot sadistic. But now we're going to put them on the curved bag for uppercuts. You can certainly, if you don't have the luxury of a separate heavy bag at home and yours isn't curved, it's just one of these long, more traditional heavy bags, you can just chip the bag as we've worked on at the gym, catching it with your knuckles, not straight forward. Keep that seat and keep that shift. Now we're just going to roll and direct the force of those uppercuts up into the bag. We'll aim for 6 punches and then we'll go from there. Of course, if you're shadow boxing at home, that is okay too. I'm just going to get in here. All right, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1. Yep, feel it out, Reese. Feel your center. That's it. Good, a little looser in the shoulders. Great. Nice, now we're getting a little rhythm going. And time.
Activity completed.
Excellent, take a break, Reese. You definitely earned it. In order to fully appreciate these drills, you just got to do them, right? And feel how many punches you're throwing. All right, everyone. So that was a great start. So I'm talking to the camera. I'm also talking to you, Reese. One of the things, so that was a really great start. He was able to establish some speed, some pull in his punches, and a nice rhythm. Now, let's keep it 6 punches. I'd like to see if you can get, and this is for everyone at home as well, instead of just up, we get a little, I call it like roll out. So we come up, and my shoulders, this crossbar serves to come back. Don't overthink this. Don't let it slow you down. But see if we can roll. I almost think of it as if I were pulling rope or trying to gather something quickly and roll it up. Boom, 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 boom. Right? So instead of just here and back down, I come that way. Okay? All right, let's get set up to go in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Feel that out. Nice, nice. Now we're getting a great snap back. There we go. Great. Feel that? Yep, from the legs up, the base up. Great, keep using those legs to drive you up. Keep using those legs and hips. Time.
Activity completed.
All right, we're going to repeat the uppers for one more round. Okay, one more round. And that's pretty much it at home, everyone. So just want to encourage everyone to take some nice deep breaths in between. Let those arms just relax, shoulders relax. Because if your shoulders are too tense or too tight, they will not allow you to express that whip-like action that's necessary for a great pull or a great return on the punch. Now, if you'd like, I would say try to hit 8. If not, it's not a big deal. We can keep it back at 6 if it is seriously compromising your form. 10 more seconds, Reese. Just enjoy the rest of 10 more seconds, and then let's see if you can feel it. Look like that kind of made sense for you. All right, in 3, 2, 1, and... Nice. Legs and hips, bend those knees. Great.
Activity completed.
How you feeling? All right. Backing it up here again. So we're giving Reese a break as well as all of you at home. And next round we're going to put that into a combination. Really, you can do these drills with any combinations you like. We tend to opt for something pretty basic so that you can you're not busy trying to work through a bunch of different motions or movements in that combination. You can just really kind of focus on drilling it out, keeping things on the simple side. But you can incorporate head movement and all that fun stuff. For Reese and for you at home, next round we're going to move on to 1, 2, upper, upper, hook, hook. You can throw across what's heavy, go hook, hook. 1, 2, upper, upper, hook, hook. That's what we're going to throw in the next round. We're about 10 seconds out. Again, 1, 2, upper, upper, hook, hook. And so we want to keep it flowing. We'll get started in 3, 2, 1, and that's it. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. That's it. Reset. Smooth. Now smooth out the rhythm. There you go. Good. Put some space between your feet, Reese. A little faster on that 1, 2. That's it. That's it.
Activity completed.
Time, take a break. Great, we're going to have another opportunity to work on that combination. If you noticed, you may have noticed that I asked him to be a little faster on the 1, 2. So just a little bit of a delay between the 1 and the 2. And having you throw the 1, 2 even faster sets you up in that pull, boom, 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 to get to the next few punches in the combination a little bit quicker. All right, let's get ready. We're about 30 seconds out. I want to give you that rest time so you can really look to get a little more speed into that combination. Boom, 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 boom. Do-dum, boom, 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 boom. 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Faster on the 1, 2. 1, 2. That's what I'm looking for. There you go. Come right back to your guard and make sure you have balance. Balance. That's it. That's much better. Great. And right back to that base.
Activity completed.
Time. Okay. How you doing over there?
I'm good.
I want to shift gears a little bit here, and we're going to, because I had mentioned you can add slipping to this, but you want to take into account that slipping is going to take a little extra time. So if I throw a 1, 2, slip 2, that slip is going to take, I'm going to say, about the equivalent of the same amount of time as perhaps a punch would take. So I want to factor that in when I'm setting up or I'm designating a combination that I want to throw. So I'm going to challenge Reese to throw a 1, 2, slip, 2, 3, slip. So that ends up being about 6, I'm going to say about a 6 punch combination. It's not 6 punches, but we're going to call it that for time's sake. 1, 2, slip, 2, 3, slip. 1, 2, slip, 2, 3, slip. Okay, so we're going to give that a shot. Reese, let's have you go ahead and just get in position here. Get you set up. In 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it. And back to your stance. Good. Make sure your base is solid. Much better. That's it. Keep your base. Nice. That's it, from the base up, from the legs up.
Activity completed.
Time. Everyone, we are taking a break. And so, Reese did a good job there of just kind of managing his distance once he was reminded of his base, so that when the bag was coming to him, he just took a little step back, and as it was moving away, he just kind of danced with the bag. So if the bag's moving for you, that's what that 3-second time is there for, really, is for y'all to have an opportunity to take a couple deep breaths, reset, recenter yourself in your base, release those shoulders so that you can go into the next combination. So you can certainly do this drill on the double end bag as well. We're going to get reset up to do this one more time on this heavy bag. Just a few seconds out from starting. And we are going in 3, 2, 1. Slip at the end. Slip to the left at the end. That's it. base solid. Great.
Activity completed.
Great. How you feeling, Reese?
Feel great.
I said it was going to be the last round, but I think we should do one more. What do you think?
Let's do it.
Great. We're going to do one more round like that. So just take a little bit of a break to recover. We'll do that one more time. You can break these up how you like at home. So while we're resting, I'll throw that out there. It said 1 minute. We're doing 1 minute rest in between because I really want him to be sharp when he goes for that following minute of work. I wouldn't, you can decrease it if you wanted to, but I wouldn't go below 30 seconds recovery because the quality then of your work in your 1 minute rounds will start to, will suffer over the longer term as you're training. All right. And we will start in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, slip, 2, 3, slip. That's it. Try to get a hook at the end. It's okay, left hook after you come out of the slip. Yep, you'll slip left hook. That's it. Base. There you go, catching it right on the belt. That's okay. Breathe. Good. Drive off that front leg.
Activity completed.
Time. Pull this way. All right, you can go ahead and take your gloves off, Reese. All right, everyone at home, that is it for our hand speed drill workout. If you have any questions, comments, please let me know. Give me any feedback. I welcome it all, and I really have been enjoying the feedback that everyone has been giving me with kind of the videos they've been enjoying, questions that they have. Even sending me short little clips of you working at home so I can give you feedback. So you just let me know. Enjoy your workout. We'll see you in the next video.